And here they come as the field has pulled off of the UTV race, so we'll be bringing out the Pro Buggies now.
That's funny, when I brought it in here, it suddenly worked.
So let's see who's running the bumper cam. I think that's Jaden running that rear bumper cam for all the fans back at home. Starting outside of row 2. So this class got a lot of social media attention for the last week or so. Some trash talking going on, some points chasing going on. Some pretty tight points chase going on between Zach Drapke and Matt Brister. Which is kind of interesting. They're running 1 and 2 in points. Zach has a top spot right now with a 424. Second in points is Matt Brister with a 416. 8-point separation between first and second, and they are both on the front row. Gunnar Kennedy's a little further back with 370, and he's starting inside of row 3. 2 rounds of racing remaining. This is one of them right here, tomorrow being the final. This should be a fun one. Austin Bolson saying, let's go Drapkin. I think a lot of people are actually saying that. I wonder if he's going to give me the chocolate milk this time. Held him right to the last orange cone before he threw the green flag. They might have even crossed the line. Wow, Drapkin falls back almost to 4th. Kennedy had a shot at that 3rd spot that could squirt in front there just outside of turn 1, but he'll fall back to 4th himself. As we got one car just flat out pulling off the track. Or did he just overshoot the corner? Yeah, he overshot the corner. So right now, Brister's got the top spot. Eberts is right there in 2nd. Drapkin in 3rd. So I hope CJ Greaves and his buddies are still watching, because I got to throw out a reminder. Hey, CJ, remember when you were the youngest champion in USAC history? Of all the different divisions they run, and you won the championship in the Pro Buggy when USAC had the series. That was a pretty damn cool moment. I had to throw that out there. So once again, it's Brister, Drapkin, who's now jumped into that 2nd spot. Kennedy and, no, it's Bonacci. Off the track, well, he'll lose 2 spots. Little issue with him, we have to take a look. It looked like he had, nope, he still got a right rear on the back. Just the way that car was handling, it was like kind of dropping down that right rear.
He had a lot of issues, he said, you know, before qualifying, during qualifying, so kind of hindered him a little bit. Richard Woods makes his way by.
So there's a little bit of separation going on now between 1st, 2nd, 3rd. And I think that's what you're going to see for the rest of the first half.
So Brister goes by. Drapkin. Great little video they put out there. Love that.
Kind of talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
The social media attention it was getting. A little bit of trash talking, but
that's what you got to do, man.
it makes it fun.
Yeah. There's the 27. George Allen goes by. Keep on seeing the 42 in my head, and I see the name Garrett. It used to be Garrett George, remember, back in the Funko cars. There's Rich Woods.
Remember the days when beam cars were the hot setup?
Oh, yeah.
So once again, we still have a few races remaining. We got Pro Light coming up next, and then Pro 2 to end the afternoon of racing. Still plenty of time to check in. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. Be a part of the broadcast. And if you have any questions, let us know.
Man, how exciting to see 9 pro buggies out there. That's just good. I think it's pretty strong coming back again. A couple new buggies out there, a couple new drivers.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about some of the cars back in the Midwest that want to come out to this.
Oh, I hope they do. Oh, one of the drivers getting a little out of control there, coming around. Going to recollect himself, the 98.
I think, as I understand it, this is probably one of the toughest cars, if not the hardest car to drive in all the classes, with everything that's going on inside that cockpit.
I mean, turning brakes, turning the wheel, shifting gears, braking, throttle, clutch. Not usually really use a clutch when you're driving, but just stall it out.
Well,
or
we had somebody go off the track. Yeah, somebody lost the wheels, number 7. Ezra.
Ezra Edwards?
Yeah, in fact, right straight out here.
Ah, bummer.
And the wheel is still rolling all the way. Looks like it's headed towards those houses. But yeah, it happened all of a sudden. Probably that first jump outside of turn 1, at the exit of turn 1. Tire is now stopped and dropped down. But yeah, that car just did an immediate right.
Right turn, Clyde.
Pulled well off the track. Brent Smith checks in. Sounding good, guys, listening here in Bark River. Making stickers. He's probably got
working sprint cars.
His surround sound system on. He's got like probably, I want to say there's 3 or 4 TVs up on the wall.
In the shop.
Yeah. Cranking music, watching the racing, probably making stickers.
Well, right now, Matthew Lister is still out front here as we get ready and re-rack and restack him here on this comp caution. Or at the halfway point, 12 laps make up the distance here in the pro classes we're going to be seeing here.
Question for you.
Yes, sir.
Guys are really good friends, obviously.
Who?
Top 2.
Nah, they hate each other.
Yeah. Are they racing for the trophy? No, let me finish. Are they racing for the trophy? Are they racing for the championship? Or are they racing for the chocolate milk?
I think the chocolate milk.
Because I know Drapkin, for almost every round of racing, that's what he set his goals for, was on that. But no, I mean, the thing is, will one driver drop the other one to get the win today?
I don't think either one of them would do that to each other. And they love the competition too much. They want to take it and clean. They want to make it a clean race there. You know, Brister's a very, gentleman driver, as well as Drapkin. But you throw 4 of them battling for that top spot, then the gloves may come off. Between the 2 of them, I think they're going to be a little easier. I mean, yeah, you really can't lean on somebody in a pro buggy. These are open wheels. They crawl up each other. They, cause some damage, especially if you get a wheel caught in between the Nerf bars. Well, it looks like Ruben's heading down to get those grills fired up for us.
Well, Adam has checked in once again, and all he said was yes. What the hell does that mean?
Yes, he's cleaning his car, polishing it, polishing the exhaust.
Yes, I'm having another margarita.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I'm enjoying the hot tub. Green is out. We're back underway for the second half. Now it's about to get serious.
I think these 2 are going to bring it for sure.
Well, don't count out Kennedy because he's right there as well.
And Gunnar Kennedy really becoming a threat now in the pro buggy class for sure. We watched him move out of the limited last season into pro buggy here, and definitely a force to be reckoned with there. Drapkin was trying to throw to the inside there of Brister. Brister got the hammer down. He had that preferred line coming out of that left-hander there as they go through the middle of the track there to the hairpin 90 degrees around. And you know what? We got a close battle going on. Look at this. You got Lorenzo Bonacci. You got Jaden Uribe. The Integrity car there. Gunnar Kennedy, Zach Drapkin, Matt Brister. There's 5 guys going for it. Looks like a Funko sandwich out there, though. You know, you got Von Gittin Jr., Lauren Healy, and those guys, Brad Lovell, the Fun Havers.
Yeah.
The Broncos. We got the Funko Havers. They're having fun out there, that's for sure.
I think they got just as many miles.
Now, you were talking about jumping to the light post?
Yeah.
They're all doing it. Oh, except for him. I can really judge how these guys are doing here. And you can see the top 3, we're all hitting that, top 4.
Whoa, Kennedy takes himself out.
Oh.
Kind of over-rotates, drops back quite a few positions, basically takes himself out of a podium spot with only a few laps remaining.
Yeah, that puts Bonacci up in the podium spot, and Uribe is going to be up to 4th. Allen up to 5th, and now Kennedy back to 6th place across the stripe.
Yeah, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd right now pretty much gapped out quite evenly. Unless something drastic happens with Brister. You know, a lot can happen. The cars are going fast, so one minor mistake, even though it looks like a big gap, they're going so fast, it can be right on top of each other in a heartbeat. But these guys just don't make mistakes. I mean,
no.
The top 3 specifically. Should be 2 laps remaining this time by. Yep.
Well, Bonacci's got to be happy with his issues before qualifying. Not able to qualify. He was in that last spot, and he's already up to a podium position.
Yeah, only 8 points separating 1st and 2nd.
Yep.
So this is definitely going to help Brister.
But, you know, Gunnar Kennedy was the fast qualifier, so he got 5 points, and Drapkin was the last qualifier right behind Brister. Oh, I'm sorry. Drapkin was the top qualifier. Brister was 2nd top qualifier, so 5 and 4 points. That really made a difference. So Brister at the halfway point, he got some more points.
So it looks like, yeah, white flag is waving, it's coming out. So Brent Smith goes, once again, good luck to Johnny Holcher, give him some love. We don't favor one driver over another. This isn't the Midwest announcing team. By the way, I need some more Roush stickers.
Roush sticker.
Yeah, he made a couple of Roush stickers for windshield stickers for our Mustang.
Oh, very cool.
That was a long time ago. Wow. So final lap, final turn for Brister, as he's got about 10, 12 car length over Drapkin coming out of that final corner. And it looks like it's going to be Brister taking that checkered flag, tightening up that points chase for tomorrow even closer. Zach Drapkin 2nd. Bonacci will finish 3rd. Kennedy should come around in that 4th spot. And it should be the 42 of Garrett Allen will round at the top 5. 2 more races remaining. 2 more. Pro Light coming up next, and then Pro 2.
Oh, yeah. Excited for this.
So we'll get the top 3 Pro Buggy boys up here to the podium. Dave Arnold will head down the grandstands. I'm sure the subject of points going into tomorrow will come up. And should make some for good, very interesting conversation. As we're getting serious now about a few spots where there needs to be some track prep. Might take just a moment or two, as we have nothing but trucks from this point on. Pro Light, Pro 2 coming up in just a minute. Back there's our unofficial results of the Pro Buggy division. In that ninth spot will be Ezra Eberts, who finished with mechanical issues, losing that right front, I believe it was. He'll finish ninth. Jaden Uribe will finish in that eighth spot. Richard Woods, 7th. George Allen, 6th. Garrett Allen, the top 5. Gunnar Kennedy, 4th. Lorenzo Bonacci in that top spot, that 3rd spot on the podium. Zap Drapkin, 1 spot down from the top spot, will finish 2nd. And the win will go to Matt Brister in the 55, as that will really, really tighten up the points battles. And I'm sure we'll know what they are by the time tonight's racing is completely done.
Okay.
I brought this just because it's really hard. So now we have 2 sets. Should we put this?
There's one more race after this. We just have to go together.
Those ones are cool. I put that one normally facing. Maybe one. Can we put the camera? Or? Is that okay? Cool.
What is
So
the one in car and then one facing back?
Yeah, so it's the same color.
Like these other guys have their air cleaners right there.
Well, right here's the good one. Right here. Put it right here.
Well, we talked about the fight to the podium. Well, these top 3 guys made it. Well, one of them came all the way from the back, and it's this young man right here, Lorenzo Bonacci. Man, I got to say, impressed. You were a young man on a mission. So talk about this. What was going through your mind?
Well, at first, from qualifying yesterday, my power steering motor blew up. And so I had no power steering, and that was a really big setback since it was my only spare. And I wasn't able to qualify, so I had to start in the very back. And I knew no matter what, today I was making it on the podium, because we've been having power steering issues since the last race weekend at Glen Helen. And my dad told me the comeback is always better than the setback. And that's what made sure happened today.
Well, it definitely paid off for you, and I know that's pretty cool to see. And you told me right before, watch me. I'm coming from the back, and I'm getting a box. Well, you didn't make a liar out of yourself. You proved yourself right, so you should be proud. But I know you got some people that back you that make this all possible.
Yep, absolutely. First of all, I want to thank God, for keeping us all safe on the track always. Helping me get my car out on the track, It was a lot of work, but we were able to do it, and I thank him for giving us the time and energy and the strength to be able to get it out here. I want to thank Roger, first of all, from George Allen's pit, that lime green Pro Buggy. He spent a lot of time today helping me get my buggy out on the track. I wouldn't be out on the track right now or probably even racing this weekend if it wasn't for him. And I want to thank Walker Performance Filters for dry media filters. They have the best filters out there, and you don't have to use grease. No grease for the sealant. It's got a rubber seal. It's awesome. I also want to thank King Shocks. My car's riding so much better than it used to. All last year I was riding with a hole in my shock. I had no nitrogen in my right rear. That's why it was three-wheeling. I want to thank Pole Position Raceway, Bomber Eyewear, Action Sports Canopies, and anybody else that helped me get out here on the track, because I wouldn't be here without you. Thank you so much. I also want to thank my parents, obviously, for getting me here. I wouldn't be here mainly without them.
There he is. Give it up for Lorenzo Bonacci right there. A great job. So here we are, Zach Drapkin, $100 gift certificate to K&N. You got to be happy about that. But, we were out there talking about the little social media battle. Yeah, I got 18 points for separating you, which is pretty close when it comes down to it, considering there was 2 rounds. Anything could happen. How did it unfold for you today? I mean, being second, was it everything you expected?
Yeah, it really was. And towards the end of the race, I was like, oh, we're going to get him. And then it got to the point where I was jumping the back corner one so hard, I was bottoming the car out, and it started to hurt my wrist a little bit. Can't complain about it, but we were chasing as hard as we could, and I think we're going to hopefully have some fun tomorrow.
Well, definitely was an interesting race there, and I know you guys always have a good time. And I know Scott and I were talking about you guys. Are you racing for the trophy, racing for the championship, or racing for the chocolate milk?
Oh, it's always fun battling Matt. As you guys can see on social media, we always are having fun with it. This whole class is about having fun. We got new cars coming in every race now. We're looking to hopefully have 11 or 12 for next year. So with that many cars, it's going to be a lot more fun battling with everybody. Me, Matt, Lorenzo, we got the spoils today. But, hey, I'm just looking forward to tomorrow, and hopefully we can bring home the championship.
And you got a lot of sponsors to make it possible?
Oh, I got to thank everybody that backs me. Redline Oil, Competitive Edge, Adam Grinder at Big O Tires, Skydive Elsinore, Sign Pros, Timmy, my mom, my dad. Oh, this suit's pretty. Sparko, making us look good. Lumicraft, Cincher Pellers, Chad Hill, Jordan Corey, Ron, everybody that supports me. This whole program's so much fun to come out here and race. I got to thank Matt. This whole season's been so much fun. We've had such fun battling, and I'm so glad to be with everybody. John look good on social media, so JW Power Media, your media powerhouse for always.
Zach Drapkin, everybody, and I'm going to move it on over to Matt Brister. It's so cool, the friendship, the bonds that you guys all make, but to go out there and still smile after the track after bashing Nerf bars.
Yeah, I just got to give it out. Everybody, when we're in staging, we're all buddies out there, but I mean, that start definitely was a testament to show, we're all pushing as hard as we can, and I thought I had the fastest car, and suddenly Ezra was on my inside, so I knew I had to get him back. And after that, I just ran a good race. These guys, they're clearing jumps I've never cleared. They're hitting bumps harder than I've hit them, so they're upping my game, and it definitely isn't. There's no room to slouch and no room to lay over. So I really got to give it up. This is the same people that were on the podium at the beginning of the season. I told you guys it was going to be a lot of this, and here we are. My guys, they busted their butt. We've been tinkering a lot with this, fighting some gremlins on the car, so it felt good. It felt good to get this win today, and we'll see what we can do tomorrow. I got to thank Ken Lothringer, Kevin Streety, my mom, my dad, Fast Monkey Performance Engineering, Falcon Tire. The people who know me or people who follow my racing know I get a lot of flat tires. I was side-loading the car today way more than I've ever done it, and I'm thinking of just rotating these bad boys and running them tomorrow. So they're the best tire for me right now. Roush Performance, Rancho Performance Transaxles, and everybody for supporting the series and supporting me. Thank you, everybody.
Matt Brister up there, and he's got his podium Falcon out. Looks like the captain hat up there. I'm liking that. So give it up one more time for Lorenzo Bonacci, Zach Drapkin, and Matt Brister up on top of the box. Scott, here we go. Pro Light about ready to hit the track, followed by the Pro 2. We're going to take this one up top. Getting ready for that final race, the Roar of the Big Boar, coming up to finish it and cap it off here for round number 9.
Well, once again, congratulations to our top 3 finishers in Pro Buggy. This will be one to talk about all night long, tomorrow morning going into the championship round. Gosh, I wish I knew how to figure out the points right now because it is super, super tight right now. And you can see the camaraderie that those 3 drivers have right there going into the championship. And how's that? Check this out. We got a UFC picture being taken right now. The top 2 drivers in points. As our fans back at home right now are watching the live stream and a final walkthrough down the line with our Pro Light drivers. 2 races remaining, nothing but trucks. Pro Light coming up in just a moment, and Pro 2 to end the day in round 9 of the 2022 Great American Short Course Series here at San Bernardino County Fairgrounds. Well, for the fans at home, they can see that is a shot of the staging area on our Pro Light trucks. We got drivers from all over the country here, including one all the way from just outside of Atlanta. We've got our Pro Lights and one Mini Open, that being Brian Cannon in the Mini Open. That is actually, I guess you would say, an original OG Pro Light with the 4-cylinder, high horsepower, super high revving 4-cylinder engine. Kind of brought it to life with I guess a lot of help from Kurt Leduc, Kyle as well. I believe that's one of Kyle's old 4-cylinder motors from his Pro Light days. There's a shot of the 17 of Max Pinto. Right behind him, Brian, that's actually on the right side, that's Jacob Rosales. He's a driver from just outside of Atlanta. And they're moving. Ladies and gentlemen, Pro Light about to make their way out onto the track. Pace vehicle being driven by Gary Lane, who's been doing it for so many years. I think there's only one driver, one person out there who might have more laps under his belt as a pace vehicle driver than him, and that would be Richie Kuloff out of Crandon, Wisconsin. But here's our lineup of Pro Lights and the one Mini Open. Mini Open, Brian Cannon will start last in that